How's it going, everybody? Happy Orthodox Christmas Day to all my Russian Orthodox viewers. I'm sure there's plenty of them. And of course, well, happy Christmas to everyone else. It's the 7th of January and it's Russian Orthodox Christmas. I'm in the centre. I thought we'd go for a little walk, maybe pop into an Orthodox church so that you can see what it looks like. Are you ready? Let's go. And guys, before I turn the camera around so you can see what I'm seeing, could you please hit subscribe? It'll help me out. I'll appreciate it and I'll keep making videos for you. Are you ready? Right, let's see what Moscow looks like on Orthodox Christmas in the centre. Of course, it's been snowing. It's a bit slushy, it's a bit more beautiful further out where I stay because there's a lot more snow on the ground. It hasn't melted. Looks like a theatre up there, a theatre. We are on Piernitskaya Ulica, which translates as Friday Street. I've actually been here before. I done a walking tour. It was in the summer. Maybe I'll put that in the description because I think it'd be quite interesting for you to see the contrast between Piernitskaya Ulica on Christmas Day and in summer. Alright, we've got Bobry I Utki. Don't know what that means, but that's a B or B E sound. This is E means and this one looks like a Y. It's like U T K E. Utki. Cafe. It's the name of the cafe, but I don't really know what it means. As you can see, there's still quite a lot of people on the street. I guess it's not the same as the Christmas Day that we experience in the UK, but it's still nice to see. The sun is going down. It's about 4:15, I believe. Look at this nice building as well, and you will see as you watch the yellow taxi going past, you will see on here there is a sort of road for the bikes and scooters. Of course, there's a lot more scooters in the summer because of the ones that you can rent. Okay, check out the beautiful architecture. This is the Moskvarechia district, which loosely translates as behind the Moscow River. It's right in the centre. My friend Lisa, not my Russian teacher who I spoke about, she lives up there. She was going to join us and tell us about Orthodox Christmas, but she was unable to. I guess she's got commitments on a day like this. But look, let's check out these buildings here. Nice price cafe. That's a bit easier for a Scottish guy to read. Alright, we are going to take a walk down. We're going to come off of the cycle path so I don't get run over. And we're just going to take a walk. It's going to be one of those slow walking videos with me rambling. Somebody said in the comments on my last video that me rambling was like AMSR. Is that what you call it when people listen to it to go to sleep? Not 100% sure if it was a compliment or an insult, but if it's a compliment, thank you. Right, my videos can put you to sleep. Here is a nicely decorated shop. Podarki is the word for gifts. Podarki. Podarki. That's a Russian word for gifts. So you'll usually see sveti, which is flowers, and podarki, which is gifts. Check out the Chereto Moria. Moria is the sea, so the restaurant something sea. Chereto, well, Chernaya is black. Could this be called the Black Sea? Is that what? Of course, in Russian, the end of all the words constantly change. So a lot of times when you know the actual word, but then it's changed because of the context of the word, the grammar gets me a lot. Maybe it's called that. I'm not sure. Should we look at it? There's plenty of snow here. As you can see, you've got a cherdak, which is like a terrace, but of course nobody on it in this weather. Everybody's inside. Look, this one here. Все для танца и театра. So I think that says everything for dancing and theatre. I'm guessing it may be a costume shop, something like that. I'm quite impressed by myself, being able to read that. Right, this building here, it's quite nice. And these are all apartments. If you've got an apartment in this area, wow, this is an amazing area to be in, especially in the summer. It really is one of the best areas, I think, in Moscow to live. There's a metro station not far, Trechakovskaya, I believe. Is it? Trechakovskaya metro station? And behind us is the garden ring, the ring that goes around the whole of the centre of Moscow. Right, so because I've got the new camera, see before, this is the great thing that I'm excited about the new camera, the DJI Pocket 3 Osmo it's called, if you're just getting up to speed with me using it. I've been using it for the last few videos, but recently I had the GoPro 11 Black, which was my starter camera. I see some of the food delivery robots, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll see one going off to do a job. And even in this low light, which is not dark yet, with the GoPro 11 Black, I just couldn't make videos. The quality was so poor. Right, if you're in Moscow and you order some food, you might have one of these guys come to deliver it for you. What happens is, they wait on the street, and then people will order the food from the restaurant, and then they'll go to the restaurant, they drive along the pavement, or the sidewalk if you're American, and the restaurant will put the food in here, look, put the food in there, and then QR code, you scan it. When it gets there, it will open up and I'll have delivered your food for you. I was hoping maybe one of them would get a job while I'm here and we could watch it going past, but unfortunately not. Do you have these in your city? I can't ever imagine these being in Glasgow. I think people would just tip them over. See, there's a lot Scottish people do a lot of crime, but there's no financial gain out of it. They just see things. They see nice things and they break them, unfortunately. Alright. People are... Let's go over here. Is this place open? We're going to see if we can go inside here. There's people coming out, so I think we can go in. Irina, who is Orthodox, who you know from my videos, told me that there is, people go to the church to worship on Christmas Day in the morning and at evening. So I didn't want to go in when people are worshipping. I thought I'd come at a quieter time. So let's see if we can go inside. Be nice and respectful. Take the hat off. Aha, push the door. Здравствуйте. I think I'm the only person in here, so I'm not going to stay for long because the guy. Wow. Check it out. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that little walk around inside the church. I'm not religious, I'm not a religious person. I don't have a religion or follow a religion or wasn't raised in a religion. But what I do want to be is respectful to other people's beliefs. So that's why, if you were watching that, I didn't want to talk and commentate all the way through. I just wanted to show you what it looks like inside. Alright, as we walk onwards, there's going to be some really beautiful, keep your eyes on the buildings on either side of the road. I really just love this. Maybe it probably looks slightly better in the summer because when the sun's hitting off these beautiful buildings, it's I want to say the pastel coloured. Would that be a good description when you've got this pink and then you've got the yellow and you'll have greens and blues all the way along, and they all seem to be different colours but all seem to sort of match in the sense that they all look pretty good. There is I'm sure there's an embassy up here. Which embassy was it? We walked past it before. It's purple colour. I want to say it's like the Zambian embassy or something like that. I'm not sure, but I think we should see it. I think we should walk past it. I'm going to cross over just so you can get different perspectives. And it's about -4, but it doesn't feel, to be honest, it doesn't feel very cold when I've got the hat and stuff on. They've got the police going past. Lights are flashing, no siren on, although the roads aren't busy. This is a ramen restaurant. I guess it's like noodles. And again, more apartments. So Russians in the comments, tell us, how do you celebrate, maybe Russian people who are Orthodox and also Russians who are maybe not Orthodox, let me know how you celebrate today. If you celebrate, people told me that some people told me it's not a huge thing. I just saw this looks pretty cool. Let's go a quick walk inside to see some of the lights. Oh, I can see that it's flickering on the screen. Let's leave that. Don't want to give him a headache. But yeah, let me know how you like to celebrate today. Check these apartments out. Not the best looking apartments, but unbelievable location they've got here. And as we walk further up the road, I can see that the lampposts are starting to be decorated just up ahead of us. So we're going to be there in a moment. Alright guys, we've came just a little bit further on. We've got the Russian flag fluttering and people having dinner in this restaurant. But I wanted to show you the lampposts, how the lampposts are decorated. Ah, this is it. This is the purple building. Not sure how much it's showing up as it's starting to get a little bit darker. This is one of my favourite buildings. I just like the way it looks, especially when the sun hits it. Obviously no sun hitting it right now. It is an embassy, I want to say, of an African country. Ghana. I think it's the Ghana embassy or the Ghanaian embassy. We're going to go over and have a look at it. Look, another one of the robots. The robots aren't getting much action today. Unfortunately, I would love to show you them. They're quite cute. That sounds weird saying that, but it's almost like it's a little dog or something walking down the street. Right, here we are, the Ghanaian embassy. In English, the Embassy of the Republic of Ghana. And It's one of my favourite buildings. Anyway, so we got some yellow buildings over here. Russians, if I'm walking past any interesting buildings that I'm not pointing out, please let me know in the comments if there's something that you think I should be talking about, or something you would like the other viewers that are not from here to see, and you can let us know. Check out these beautiful lampposts, the way that they're decorated. Now, even though it says it's -4, it's all pretty slushy around here, but still quite nice looking. I can see trams over there in the distance. Maybe we'll swing round to the right. This is another beautiful church on my left that you'll see in a second. It's red. Probably one of the biggest I've been in. Check it out. And this is a little cross section. It's almost like an alleyway, takes you up to the metro station. And there was an Irish pub that Arena and I went to. Remember, there's the French bakery. I remember somebody wrote in the comments, I don't get these French jokes, is this an in-joke or something? Well, that's why you've got to watch every video. If you want to get the in-jokes on Scottish Guy in Moscow channel about French guys and Arena, you've got to watch every video, I'm afraid. So up there to the metro, we might go up there because I think I'm going to probably take the metro home. We've got an Italian restaurant. Klimentovsky is the street that we're on, or lane, not sure how you would describe it. But let's continue. So this is the bit of Piernitskaya ulica that starts to get more towards like an entertainment district, like bars, restaurants. I like that, the way that building's decorated across there, it's quite nice. You can see it's starting to get busier and busier with people. Yeah, if you want to come here, if you're a tourist and you want to come to a nice part where there'll be lots of restaurants, so you don't have to actually think about where you are, you could probably come to Friday Street, Piernitskaya ulica, and come towards the end that's closest to the Red Square, and you'll be able to see exactly where I am right now, and you'll be spoilt for choice. That one's called Parka, like a parka jacket, I'm not sure. And to my right is another metro station, which Novokuznetska, is that right? I can't remember. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm looking at a little screen. This little camera's got a screen, and it does actually look quite beautiful. Like this, the sky's coming up quite well, and the lights aren't flickering, which is good. I'm very happy with the quality of the camera, and of course I'm trying to get a little bit better at how I hold it, taking into account what you guys are seeing and not what I'm seeing. So here is one of the metro stations, and we got the New Year's tree. A lot of people don't like it when I call it a Christmas tree. Let's call it a New Year's tree. There. The New Year's tree are usually sponsored by like a bank or something, so they've usually got like screens at the bottom, but this one just says Novi Godom, which means Happy New Year. Zima vo Moskva, which means winter in Russia. And of course the New Year, which is 2026. So I think let's keep going a little bit further. I'm going to come back and take the metro back to Akademicheskaya on the orange line. I think not this station, but the one over to my left, Tretyakovskaya. is on the orange line, so that gets me straight home in about 10 minutes, maybe 12. I mean, I suppose I'm fairly close to, it doesn't feel like I'm close to the centre, but I suppose I'm fairly close in terms of the whole of the city. Look, somebody was asking me, can you get a doner kebab? Well, that one is called Doner Mania, which is basically shawarma, which Russians call, but British people love a doner kebab. So yes, the answer is yes. You can get a doner kebab here. Let's go back across the road. Look, there's podarki. So if you're looking for gifts, podarki is the word that you want. If you're looking for flowers, look, it says Sveti boss. So Sveti is Russian for flowers, but then it says boss in English. And if you're looking for a good supermarket, Azbuka Vakusta, that's like the Waitrose of Russia. This one's an Azbuka Daily, under this beautiful green building. And look, Sveti 24/7. Flowers 24/7. In case you need flowers at 3 in the morning, you've said something to upset your wife, she's made you sleep on the couch, and you think, I know, I'll buy her some flowers. Then they guys are gonna send you them at any time of the day or night. So I think we're coming to the end of our walk. I think I'll just come up just a little bit more. I'm smelling all the food from the restaurants and I'm absolutely stuffed. I've not had anything to eat today. I flew in from Belarus yesterday and then I slept quite late today. Then I was quite lazy for a few hours. Then I decided I need to go out and make you guys a video, mostly for my Russian friends and my Russian subscribers. Well, of course for everybody, but I want to say thank you to my Russian subscribers. As you can imagine, like Punch and Judy pub, it's like an English pub. As you can imagine, a lot of people don't like it that I make videos in Russia, but I do it for the people who do like it, because you guys are the only ones that are important, the people that actually want to watch, want to comment, and want to see what it's like. I see some nice lights at the end here. Let's walk up to the nice Christmas lights at the end. Masters and Margaritas. Master and Margarita, that's a famous book, isn't it? But they've obviously called the pub after that. We've got Coffee Bean across here in English. And let's just going to speed up a bit to get past these people so you can see what I'm seeing. In the distance, if we keep going, we'll eventually get to the Red Square. But we're not going to go all the way up there. I've already done videos. I think you've already seen the Red Square plenty of times. You're probably bored of the Red Square. I've showed you it so many times. This, although, is an interesting building here. This is the Smirnov building. You can actually see, can you see it there? Smirnov. Of course, the vodka company. Am I right in saying that this was the original vodka factory, or was it the offices? of the Smirnoff company. If you think about all the different vodka, and I don't even drink vodka, but if you think about all the different vodka companies to become that well known, Smirnoff, I guess they're doing something right. So let's cross this road until we get to the lights up there. Check it out. Green man. Oh, this guy's breaking the rules. Get him on camera. No, I'm joking, I'm not a grass. But I'm probably not going to edit it out either. Right, check it out, look. Frozen. Now this isn't the river, this would this be like a canal you would call it? And this is where we came from. Pierditskaya Ulica. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. As I said again, happy Christmas to all my Russian subscribers, all my Russian Orthodox subscribers. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm glad to be back here on your beautiful Christmas day in this wonderful city in the snow. I'm going to head back, edit this up and try and put it out for you this evening. If it takes too long, then I'll put it out tomorrow. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.